What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the second channel. Inside of today's video, it's the first day of the Power League season. It's going to be my first games. Of course, we've got rank 30 Charlie already. If you missed out on that, check out the main channel. But today's video, we're going to hopefully try and play Charlie if people don't ban her out. But we're just going to be playing as much as possible because, of course, normally the beginning of the season is probably the funniest and the most rage-inducing. So, of course, if you're thinking about buying anything with this season, make sure you're using the create code SPEN would be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let's jump into the games. All right, guys, jumping into the first game then. So we have Nanny first pick, which is pretty decent. I banned Grom. I just don't like it when the opponents go Grom last pick. Can be very dangerous. You could probably ban, I mean, like a good 2-3 pick as well. Chuck, I guess he can ban, but at the same time, we have first pick. We probably want to lock that down. But go with some sensible bans, though, with Colette, which I definitely agree with. She's one of the best brawlers for sure. Colt, I'm starting to like a little bit more in safe zone. I don't know if it's reached a competitive meta, but it's actually pretty decent in Power League, just for confirmed damage, considering there is no Rock as well, no Colette. You know, there's a lot of damage dealers out there. Okay, a Bell into a Nanny is not what I would have expected from the opponents. Let's see what we can go. I mean, Bull could be a decent option. I really think Bull is so broken on high, so we're going to go Bull ourselves here. I mean, maybe we'll go Charlie, but do we try out Charlie? No, we're going to go Bull. We're going to go Bull. I know you guys probably want to see some Charlie gameplay. You're probably screaming at me to try out Charlie. There's so many brawlers that sound the same. Go with Tough Guy. We can go damage. Supercharge. I don't think we really need that. Probably need health because we're not going to probably get close to our opponents too much. And we go with T-Bone Injector. I think we can go with T-Bone Injector because, yeah, there's not going to be a lot of chances just to stop your gadget on top of someone, especially when there's a Cordelius as well. And we go with a Carl. So I do like our composition. Can be pretty dangerous. We don't have a good defensive comp, especially say, for example, if both B and Carl die, and then there's just like a Colt and a Bell raining damage on a safe, it's hard for us to break out. But if we get a couple of chances onto the opponent's safe, we should be able to win this pretty easily. So I'm hopeful of this game. I like our composition overall. I think the main objective with me is just to be as aggro as possible, try and get my hypercharge as quickly as possible, and then to win the game from there. So we're just going to run into this Cordelius here. Hopefully my teammates miss a few shots so we can start our health gear regen. Again, I don't really care about deaths in this situation. We just want to get our super. So we've got one super already. That's going to start the cycle. Again, don't be afraid just to take damage. Don't just literally die, but just try and get as much value from your life as much as possible. Just going to go dashing straight across the lake here. We can pop our gadget as well to keep us alive. And we're literally so close to the hypercharge already. This is just what I'm saying about Bull. You know, Drake thinks Bull is like a top 5 brawler in the game, which I'm starting to agree with, honestly. To begin with, I'm like, surely not. And then the more I try Bull, I'm like, yeah, probably. So I'm not going to use my hypercharge yet, just because there's no point when there's just a Cordelius holding on to his super, which is just ridiculous. But hopefully my teammates go in as well. And nice, there's a lot of damage being dealt here. I'm going to charge on up here and leave the Colt. I mean, I thought I had Stomper there. That's probably why we didn't get as much damage. I'm going to conserve a little bit of ammo here just to get some extra shots onto a safe. And already we're like 60% up. So that hypercharge was a really bad play. I'm so used to having a Stomper gadget. I think I should have just held that until I charged directly onto the safe. But it doesn't matter again here. We can just keep running into these guys' faces. Okay, we get taken down there. But Nanny's just doing absolute wonders. As long as we're keeping the cycle going, keeping the pressure, there's no way these guys are going to mount a comeback. Nanny with a great super call should be able to finish this game off. And that's going to be the first round going to us pretty easily. So yeah, really liking Bull. This is such a different meta. I made a tweet yesterday, if you guys seen it, which I don't know, Heist is pretty unrecognizable. I guess they're trying to change the meta. This is what I think anyway, because Heist is a very control mode. A lot of the control modes right now aren't really popular in terms of play rates. So, you know, Heist, it literally was removed the other update. You could only play on the weekends. So I guess they're trying to switch up the meta with Chuck and all these hypercharges to destroy the safe quicker. So like the meta right now is just all about base race. It's about just running at your opponents, dealing the most damage possible. There's hardly any control compositions, which I kind of like. I do like base race in competitive. It does make the games a lot more exciting rather than just pinching the opponents down all the time. Should be able to get a good super onto the safe here. We're going to pop our gadget and try and get another shot onto the safe. Really good charge right there. And I think we're really close to our hypercharge as well. So yeah, absolutely love to see it. Yeah, just literally wants to get one super maybe. We're just going to go down here. And we're literally a split second away from our super. And these guys are just pretty much giving up. So I just need to take damage a little bit and then we can just hypercharge straight onto the safe. And here we go. They just can't do anything about this when I'm charging in. Unfortunately, there was a bell trap that kind of stopped me in my way. But look at that pressure. I mean, I didn't even do much to the safe, but just literally my charge alone wastes so much ammo from the opponents, takes all their aggro, and my teammates can just follow up all the time. Okay, that is a little bit annoying. I mean, I'm to get picked on the whole game. My teammates are pretty much carrying me here, but they're just so focused and worried about like me charging in that they just can't deal with the other guys following up all of the time. So health gear helps keep me topped up a little bit, but a lot of ammo has been wasted. Nanny with a really weird TP. Not too sure about that one. You was one shot. I don't know why he felt the need to TP in there. We're gonna charge in. That was a really bad super from Cordelius. Not too sure why he would do that, because it literally interrupted the super and maybe land directly on top of him. Okay, Bella's being really annoying in the middle here. Again, just gonna try and sneak our way to the right hand side. Not much these guys can really do here. We're keeping our jukes pretty well. It looks like he's going to try and take me down here. Yeah, that's just annoying. Cordelius just catches up so fast. Well, 20 seconds left. We should have this in the back. But getting close to our next hypercharge. Ready. We're just going to charge in. Just because I basically know it's over. It's literally over already. We're going to pop our hypercharge with like a sliver of HP left. We actually managed to tank 2 shots with that hypercharge. That is pretty hilarious to me. But that's going to be the first game right there. Really good. I feel like I really understand the heist meta now. I like it. It's a little bit different. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, so jumping into the second and final game here, we have a Dynamite first pick, which is very sus. And I won't be surprised if our teammate actually picks Mortis here. We did ban Brawl there first pick. Brawl hypercharge is just the most broken thing on his map by far. Jesse is okay, I guess, if he has the hypercharge. I'm not too sure if he does, because sometimes it's a little bit glitched. Who do I go here against the Dynamite? We want something a little bit aggro ourselves here. The Cordelius could be a good answer. I think Cordelius is a good shot. Can use the jump against the Dynamite. Good against tanks as well. Yeah, I mean, I could have used Charlie, but literally the biggest counter to Charlie is a thrower. And Nita as well. I think spawners are a fantastic counter to Charlie because you can't pierce through multiple things. And it, of course, takes a while because you don't have the most damage. That's one thing I figured out as well. And Primo. I guess Primo into a Nita and a Gale. It's a little bit weird. But at least we have some damage. Yeah, that's the only kind of positive I get from that. I'm using this build right here. Just, of course, in heist, you definitely want combo shrooms and you definitely want the damage gear. And 4 jumps as well just makes it so I'm making this Dynamite's game a misery. Hopefully. So, going into this game then, let's see what we can do here. It feels weird playing Power League. This is probably the first time in about 3 months that I've really wanted to grind Power League again. So hopefully we can get back towards the top. This slow star power Gale is so annoying, by the way, but we're not going to jump in just yet. Just going to keep the threat of our jump until literally a Dynamite shot is on us. That was terrible. That slow star power and Gale is so annoying. Like, it's so annoying. Gonna use okay, no, we're not. I just wasted another jump there. That should have just been an easy pinch. Let's get some shots onto the safe whilst we can. And we're just gonna super this Gale here. Let's try and hug a wall because, whoa, he does a lot of damage. We should be able to kill Dynamite as well. Nice. And I can get out of his range. And then I hope I can just super these guys again. Yeah, I'm just going to super the Gale. Which we need to take down. And then we can just shred the safe. We're going to eventually get taken down here, though. We're wasting a lot of time. 50% lead. As long as this Nita bed doesn't get onto the safe, it should be good. Okay, that's good. Wait, we need to kill that now. Nice. Should just be able to run straight into the Nita. Take it down pretty quickly. Ah, these supers have been terrible. I don't know how I've missed 2 of them, but we're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. Good turret from the Jessie and a good slow. Normally Jessies don't use slow, but that was a very, very well-timed one. I'm going to use our super here against Anita just to waste a little bit of time. Our teammates should be taking things down pretty quickly here. And just 1% left and we're able to respawn and take that one down. I feel like Cordelius is cheating. Still, I'll tell you, every single time I did a Power League video on my main channel about the best brawlers to use on Power League. It just still surprises me how so many people are just ignorant to how strong Cordelius is in Power League. Like, he seriously is as good as, well, not as good as, but probably just as good as what he used to be. So, oh, how did that just stun? That stunned 2 of us. That is impressive. I have not seen that. But okay, that just reversed all of his hard work for that terrible jump. All good. We can just keep missing supers, but look at the damage we can put out on a safe. Absolutely. 5% of the time. I didn't even realize that's the amount of damage that I can put out. The 3 pieces of ammo, that's quite a lot, especially when damage gear is popped as well. My Cordelius supers feel like my Gene supers. I just miss them so frequent. Okay. Okay, I have fast movement speed. I should not be dying to Dynamite so easily. Thankfully, my teammates actually have hands, and they're destroying the safe. I don't know what is going wrong for the opponents, but we're able to close the gap here pretty easily. They do have a Bruce Bear, which I'm kind of scared of. If I was him, I would have just ran straight for our safe. But this is looking pretty much over for the enemy team. And yeah, nice and simple. So a good start. A good start to our Power League season. As I said, make sure to check out my stream later today on my main channel. We'll be back on the grind. But that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.